As Union and Confederate armies crisscrossed Tennessee between 1861 and 1865, both sides occupied dozens of homes, farms, businesses, and even public buildings to establish headquarters. The size of a headquarters was proportional to the unit and can vary from as small as a company, which would include a few officers and NCOs and enlisted men, up to the headquarters of a full army, which would include a commanding general, multiple staff officers with varying responsibilities, non-commissioned officers, enlisted staff, couriers, and maybe even a cavalry escort. During the weeks leading up to the Battle of Nashville, Travelers Rest Historic House Museum and Belmont Mansion both served as headquarters. Travelers Rest served as the main headquarters for the Confederate Army of Tennessee while they besieged Nashville. On the opposite side of the lines, Belmont Mansion served as the headquarters of the 4th Corps of the Army of the Cumberland of the Union Army. But what composed a Civil War Corps Army headquarters? This series of short videos will explore the various duties and responsibilities found within a high-level headquarters through the lens of what occurred at Travelers Rest and Belmont in December of 1864. Created in 1860 to handle communications over long distances, the U.S. Signal Corps used flags in a wig-wag type system and simply detached men from combat units for this duty. However, as Civil War armies became more reliant on signaling and communication became more technical, the U.S. Signal Corps became a new branch of service in 1863. By this point, the Signal Corps was also operating and maintaining telegraph lines. The Confederates, also realizing the need, created their own Signal Corps in 1862. Both sides use a similar system with waves to the left or the right, indicating a 1 or a 2, which corresponded to a small wheel. Using this binary system, one could spell out words. As the system became more advanced, they developed abbreviated codes for words that were often repeated. When sending a message, one enlisted man wagged the flag based on instructions from a second enlisted man, both under the direct supervision of an officer. When receiving a message, one man observed the other team, often miles away, and called out the series of 1s or 2s. The second man recorded this information and then passed it along to the officer to translate it into the written word. Both sides also took measures to alter their codes to prevent messages from being intercepted by the other. For signaling at night, torches replaced flags. The U.S. Signal Corps first appeared at Belmont Mansion in 1862 as they utilized the estate's water tower as a station. They maintained a presence in the water tower on and off until the end of the war. When Confederate General John Bell Hood established his headquarters at Travelers Rest on December 2, 1864, his signal officers constructed a wooden tower near the house to establish direct communication with the various corps commands. It stayed in operation until the Confederates withdrew on December 16, 1864.